Steve McInerney, Deputy Chief of Operations with the City of Aurora, Colorado Fire Rescue Department. We currently have 17 fire stations, 5 ladders, 17 engines, serving a community of about 165 square miles.
I'm Brian Good. I'm a driver-operator engineer with Aurora Fire Rescue. We're here today conducting a final inspection of our CR100 ladder truck.
This CR100 is a 100-foot aerial for the City of Aurora Fire Rescue Department. It was really built here at E1 in Ocala, Florida, basically for 5 different elements, and that's form, fit, function, performance, and safety. We want to, of course, make sure that this truck provides for our firefighters day in and day out, and that we provide all the necessary technology to keep them safe in that 24-hour period. So again, purposely built with that in mind. We have a track record with this CR 100 model that meets our needs. It's a rugged, well-built truck here in Ocala, Florida to get the job done for our residents and for our firefighters day in and day out.
First off, we'll start with the CR100. It's a heavy-duty aerial ladder truck, which heavy service, so it's got a stronger suspension, which is going to reduce less downtime and less maintenance. We've upgraded to a steel bumper on the front of our apparatus, which is going to provide some durability for the vehicle. Some of the other features that we added to it for function, we've added a winch hookup, so we can put a portable winch on the front of the bumper to hook up to it. Some of the other safety features that we incorporated is we added an intermediate step from the ground to the first level in the truck, just because it's such a high step, to prevent knee injuries and things like that as we get in and out of the truck. We've added cameras to 3 sides of the rig, so we have it down both sides in the rear of the rig, and they're connected to the system, so when you turn the turn signals on, they operate, and when you go in reverse, they operate, which again provides visibility for the driver-operator as they're operating the vehicle. We've upgraded our grips for a more ergonomical handrail, so it's easier to grab, and it has some texture to it because we operate in an environment that has snow, rain, and ice, and it's going to provide more stability for our firefighters as they get in and out of the rig. One of the big upgrades for us on this ladder truck is this is a CR100, so it has a 750-pound tip load. That's 250 pounds more than our other trucks have, which just provides a safety margin for our members that are operating off of it. The other function that we added to it is this is a Pinnable Waterway. These trucks are the first trucks that we've had that have a Pinnable Waterway, which enables us to put our master stream device either at 80 feet or at the tip of the ladder. Continuing on some of the safety features for us, we've added the Bretex, we call them Whisker Lights, but they provide 3D depth perception of the rear of the apparatus for the operator. So now the driver-operator can look in his or her rearview mirror and see exactly where the back of the rig is, so it provides a little higher level of safety for them. One of the other reasons we picked the CR100 is because it's got a short jack spread, so it allows us to set the vehicle up quickly and in the tight spaces, so we have a lot of maneuverability as we get into the vehicle. There. On the back side of the vehicle, we've added David Clark headset system, so this allows our operators to communicate with the driver directly as we're operating outside. This is the second of the cameras we were talking about. Remember, I said we had one on the driver's side, one on the officer's side, and one in the rear. So these are all actually to provide better visibility for the operator. So another upgrade that we've done with this particular ladder truck is we've added a Vista screen to the officer's side. We have one on the driver-operator side, but we also have one on the operator side. Several things we've added to it. As you can see, it has a speedometer on it, so the officer can see how fast the vehicle is traveling at any point in time. One of the other things that we've added to it is we have controls on this Vista for the siren, the air horn, and the siren brake on it. And one of the big things that does is it keeps the officer's hands low and out of the way, so it doesn't block or obstruct the view from the driver on it. We've also had put an LED light package on this, so we have FireTech LED brow lights, scene lights, side lights, and we can light up the entire area from this screen, which provides for better visibility and better operating conditions within it. The Vista also allows the officer the ability to manually control the cameras, so they can look at any one of the 3 cameras at any point in time. This also gives the status of what's going on with the rig, so they can see if the parking brake's engaged, what's going on with the rig, and then they can actually see some of the other information as they're traveling around with it. So what we try to do in our rigs is we try not to have any loose equipment floating around within the rig, so we designed this map box to contain all the documents that are needed and all the important, pertinent books and binders and things like that in a secure place that's not going to move. If we were to be involved in an accident, all that stuff is contained within inside of this and doesn't become a projectile for our members. It also provides organization, so when we need to find something, we know where it is, it stays clean, and it's easily accessible.
We've been a customer for E1 since 1984. We're currently in a replacement plan to replace all of our engines at 8 years and our engines and ladders at 10 years. With 17 stations, 17 engines, 5 ladders, a lot of work, a lot of trucks, so the process has worked out pretty well. Really, what it translates to is providing the best product at the best price for the citizens of Aurora, and certainly in terms of form, fit, function, performance, and safety for our firefighters. That they're safe in the job that they perform each and every day, and we're giving a really good product to the citizens of Aurora, providing emergency services 24/7.